when the abuse started. One day Jia calls me up and tells me that she's leaving Suraj. And out of the blue, I receive a letter from Suraj telling me that he's sorry, admitting that he gets drunk, admitting that he abuses, admitting that he loses control, and then asking me to influence my daughter to forgive him. And what I came to know, that whole night he was crying and at her feet and asking and begging her to forgive him. Now, this has been happening probably all the time. Look, I've got to tell you that Jia has gone through rough times in life, but she always surfaced. She had a very deep spiritual nature and her faith was so strong that she always surfaced. Especially on that day, like throughout the May and June, her sister is coming, her planning, her signing of 3 films, doing all the schedule, so busy, having future plans. Especially on that day, I arrived from Kashmir and she arrives home. She was so happy because everything was happening for her. So on that very day, she was talking about her sister and about the decoration, that how she's going to decorate the house and the jewelry that she has placed an order for her 21st birthday. So we mother and daughter were so happy, which is so obvious even from CCTV. So this letter was written in early April. Jia was very disappointed when Suraj did not find any time to meet her sister. She sat down, she must have reflected and sat down and started writing all the points, all that she had gone through, whatever. And by the time that she ended the letter, maybe she must have relieved, all her emotions into it and decided, leave it, I won't give it to him, and wrapped it and put it in her wallet. Because her sister arrived and they were very happy. They were enjoying themselves, they were partying. The entire month was so good that there were projects, new projects coming up, the projects in London. She was already planned to leave for London because she wants to do the brand management course. And then the movies were pouring, panel in movie was pouring. So she was very happy. In the entire month, she was very happy. Even to the last day, she was all the more excited because that night, again, her sister was coming and she's going to celebrate her birthday. Look, Jia had been financing Suraj for everything, picking up all the bills in restaurants and going out. And she had given a lot of money to Suraj because she was very excited. Her sister was coming and she wanted to celebrate her 21st birthday. So she wanted to give her a surprise. Now, she wanted to find out from Suraj whether the money has reached to Neelu, the jeweler, which is Suraj's friend or a family jeweler. And Suraj became, unavailable, and he became suddenly very busy, and she wasn't getting any answers. So she was contacting Neelu, finding out from Neelu whether she received the money, and then not getting answers. She was very anxious. She wanted to know exactly what happened to that money. Now, CBI had, when they raided his house, they found the money. In the chart sheet, it is written that, about the money, recovery of the money. Now, we never got the answers. The new order that was placed to Neelu, why we did not receive that new order, why we did not receive that jewelry. So, money can also be a very big motive. So, when CBI raided his place, they found money. It is written in the chart sheet that they have found an X amount of money, and that's a lot of money. But till today, we have not received the jewelry. We have not received any answers about the money that was given by Jia to Suraj. We have not received any explanation that what happened to the money and to the jewelry. CBI came to our house and they asked us if we received the jewelry. We said, no, we have not received the jewelry. So I am still asking that why we are not getting all the answers to our questions. Jia was getting increasingly suspicious of Suraj not giving the money to Neelu and keeping it for himself. And that is why she was constantly communicating with Neelu and him, and this led to an argument. To pacify that, he sends her flowers. She dubs the flowers. She thought that enough is enough. She threw the flowers and goes to confront him to his house. I don't know what she saw because she returned. And then she was followed. Now let me tell you, the boundaries of the building, the boundary wall of the building is very low. It is like 4 feet, 2 inches. And the biometric lock of the apartment was shared by both of them with Jia and Suraj. He could come in any time because he had the combination with him. The rest, you know what happened.